Dude, travel thirsty on Russ and Daughters? That's something I'm there for, baby. Let's go. Mmm. These things. They're giant corn kernels. And they good. I watched a lot of Bourdain. Yeah, they're a bit salty. Good to have a couple. Cash, I got all my cameras. I got one extra one. So now I have 6. I think I'm gonna sell a couple on eBay.
Welcome.
Caucus, thank you for the sub. Including the one I already have. I think if I have like 3 backups, that's more than enough. I went a little crazy. We're in a U-boat? Nah. I have no reason to wear it around the house. I'm gonna wear it when I start doing IRL streams. Yeah, I should probably sell like 3 of them. I went a little purchase happy because I was like, no, my precious IRL cameras. But I spent too much money on it. I should probably get rid of a few of them. I don't care if I sell them on eBay and I sell them for cost. It's not a big deal. eBay takes a cut. Yeah, people are spending a couple $100 more than these cameras cost, though, because they're discontinued, so. If I sell them for $400 instead of $300, that'll pay eBay's cut and shipping and shit like that, you know? They're making bagels for one of the most popular places in all of New York City called Russ and Daughters. Now, I don't know if you guys remember this, but I did a Goldbelly stream in Texas. Goldbelly is a service that delivers you food from popular restaurants all over America, and they ship it to you in dry ice. And it's pretty expensive. And I talked to them, and I did a deal with them. And I got a couple different things. One of them was They sent me Russ and Daughter's bagels with cream cheese. And I did a stream. I don't know if you guys remember. Some of you maybe. I did a stream unboxing it. And I had these fresh fucking bagels from one of my favorite places in New York City. And they gave me lox and cream cheese. So I had these lox cream cheese toasted bagels in Austin, Texas. And this is where they're from. This is the place. Having a nice toasty bagel for breakfast in New York City is one of my favorite breakfasts in the world. So good. Does it feel fresh and dry ice? Those bagels were perfect. Certain things don't travel as well, but a bagel for like a day or two or whatever, however long it took to get there in dry ice, perfectly fresh. Perfect. Not only that, I put some of them in the freezer and I wrapped them up because supposedly bagels keep really well in the freezer. I put them in the fucking freezer and a week later I took them out, I thawed them, and I put them in the toaster oven or toaster, and they were still amazing. They're still great. Ooh, look at that. Look at that shit that's used to roll them. That's nice. Yeah, New York bagels and lox. It depends how quick I eat when I wake up. If I eat like right away, I don't want lox. That's like too heavy for me. I just want like a toasted bagel with butter. Sometimes is even better than cream cheese, because even cream cheese can be a little much, where you're kind of like, ugh. But like an everything bagel or a pumpernickel bagel toasted with butter, oh, it's so good. Guys, you're about to be so jealous in April. I'm gonna fucking stream the best food places in New York City. I'm gonna stream such dope food spots. A bunch of dope Chinese food in Flushing, Queens. Definitely hitting Brooklyn for pizza. I'm gonna hit Arthur Avenue in the Bronx for some dope Italian food. It's about to be gangster. The first spot I hit in NYC, I don't know yet. Probably soup dumplings. Excusez-moi. DeFar's on the I-10? Yes, definitely, Samurai. Definitely. DeFar has weird hours, and especially because it's a pandemic, I'm definitely calling before I go. I want to make sure the shit's open. And I gotta ask my dad to drive me maybe, but I really want to do New Haven pizza tour also. There's a place called Shanghai Cafe, and now I think it's called Shanghai Dumpling Detective. That's a little bit better than Joe's, I think. But I'm on a mission to find better than both. because I think in Flushing, Queens, there might be some places that are better than both. But Joe's is pretty solid, detective. I fuck with it. There's a 24-hour place in Manhattan that has pierogies. I forget what it's called. Luckily, it's not the summer. I'm gonna get some of that nice spring. Frank Pepe's. Mac, that's one of them, but there's a couple that a lot of people rank higher. Sally's, a lot of people rank higher than Frank Pepe's. There's a place called Modern that is like supposed to be on the level. Nanxiang, that's good. Shaolongbound Flushing. I'm gonna write that down, PSB. Thanks. I'm gonna write that shit down. Nanxiang. The four big ones from the research I've done seem to be Pepe's, Sally's, Modern, and Bar. Those are the four big dogs. Not saying there's not other New Haven pizza that's good, but those are the four most popular ones that I've seen. Hey, later, Cash. Good catching up with you, man. Ooh, them pumpnicks. Them pumpnicks is slept on. Pumpernickel bagels, super underrated. I am a hoe. I'm a hoe. All good, Cash. I'm in the kid with the pumped up kicks. Better run. Yeah, baby, them bagel paddles go hard in the paint. Sesame bagels, not a bad choice. I like sesame bagels a lot too. I usually gravitate towards everything bagels. But once in a while I'll get, if I'm not in the mood for it being too salty, I'll fuck with a sesame bagel. Cream cheese is a good choice. Also, I think New York City was the first place to do this. As soon as the everything bagel craze started, I think like a year after, they started doing whole wheat everything bagels, which is nice. You want to keep it a little healthier. Zatar bagel. Ooh, I had some Zatar bread in Austin, Texas. It was so fucking good. There was so much spices on it, and it was like crispy in places, soft in places. It was so good. I'm trying to remember the place I ordered from. But yeah, I fuck with Zatar bread. It came in like a pizza box. It was just like a big thing of flatbread. You heard? Well, if you heard it. Montreal bagels are good, but I don't think they fuck with New York bagels at all. Yo, Andre, yes, I am gonna go to Greece. I am happy that they announced that that Greece is opening. May is a little bit too early for me, because I want to go in prime time when the streams are going to be the best when all my family's there. So I might not go till August. But if Spain and Italy opens before the summer or early summer, I might do Spain and Italy first and then go to Greece. But I plan to do tons of IRL. So, there's many places open. This is satisfying to watch. Do you stream IRL on this channel? I do, yeah. Pete, the reason why I haven't been doing IRL over the last year is because of the pandemic, but my main thing on this channel is outdoor travel streams. So, I'm getting my second shot in a week. And then you're supposed to wait 2 weeks after your second shot for it to have the most efficacy. And then, so 2 weeks after my second shot, I'm going to New York City, and I'm going to start streaming around New York City, doing IRL streaming. And then I might extend my New York City trip, even though it's only like 40 minutes from me. I might stay in an Airbnb or another hotel for a few weeks, just to give you guys some IRL content in New York City. And then shortly after, maybe early May maybe, I'll get on a plane and go somewhere, depending on what's open. If things stay the same, and my only option is South Korea, as far as Asia is concerned, I might go to South Korea. I have a couple friends there. And it's a long flight, but I still, as of today, I would have to go to a government run quarantined hotel, and I have to stay there for 2 weeks in a row before I can go out and about in South Korea, which is kind of fucking annoying. But if that's my only option, and that gives me the ability to start traveling and being free and doing IRL again, I'll do whatever I have to, you know. So I'm gonna pause a little bit. I'm gonna have fun streaming in New York City in April, and hopefully new announcements and new things will come out to make it a little bit easier for me to travel in May. And if not, and it's still ballbuster status where I have to go quarantine for 2 weeks somewhere, then Korea might be, you know, might be in my near distant future. But I'm gonna wait a little bit and check it out and see. So am I down to link up? Bjorn, when I stream in New York City, I will 100% be down to link up, yeah, once I'm fully vaccinated. And I start streaming in New York City, 100%, Bjorn. I'm down. Or born, I should say. 100%. The only thing that was holding me back before was, you know, was the vaccine and stuff like that. Obviously we'll be both wearing masks. And if we sit down for a meal, which I'm sure we will, we'll be, you know, keep our distance. Just to keep it safe, because we're not 100% immune, you know. But I am 100% down to meet up with you, for sure. Essa bagel. Yes, I have had Essa bagel. I got you, Born. Russ and Daughter's cute name. This place is the Mecca, dude. This is such a fucking good sandwich right here. I love that they're showing the fucking salmon now, too. This is my spot right here. This is a fucking superior fucking breakfast. Go get a fucking bagel, lox, and cream cheese. Mmm. Yeah, they get their fish from Acme. Acme's a huge, huge fish place in Queens, where it distributes smoked salmon pretty much all over. They even you know, put it in different states and supermarkets. It's a really big fish place. This guy knows how to cut. Yeah, get that bullshit part out in the middle. I want to drape that over my whole fucking body like it's a mink coat. My fucking salmon cape. Gross. Shut up! Acme wagon, they get out in Home Alone. No, fuck you. Gross. Ew. Can't believe people say they don't like salmon. Well, hey, to each their own. To each their own. Well, lox is smoked salmon, so it has a very, very salty taste, and it has a different type of texture. The salmon they use for sushi is more fresh and not salt cured.
Welcome.
Killer Fox, what up? It's your birthday. Happy birthday. Thanks for the 6 months. Salmon in Swedish is LAX. What? Lax? You know what's so good in Sweden is the fucking brown breads. The dark breads in Sweden, I don't know what the fuck they do to that bread, but it's crack.
Toasted with Norwegian smoked salmon. Okay.
Yeah, baby. Who the fuck wants a plain bagel, though? I don't think I'm ever down for a plain bagel. D. Sarah, yeah. Very soon. Probably April 8th. As long as... I think April 8th will probably be good to go. Yeah, plain bagel never sounds good to me, ever. I think the most low-key bagel I'd ever want is maybe just like sesame. Did you lose white? Did you lose the ability to spell the word wait? Sophie, what's up? No problem. I hope you like the book. There's a lot of pictures in it. It's really nice. There's a lot of facts about each thing. But yeah, I hope you like the book. I think you will. Favorite dish of all time? I don't really know. That's too hard, Sophie. There's too much good stuff out there. I would say some of my go-tos are Shanghai soup dumplings. We're looking at bagel cream cheese lox. It's one of my favorite breakfasts. I like a lot of the food that my aunt makes for me in Greece. Just simple Greek salads. Greens pie, like spinach pies. Sushi. Those are some of my favorite things. Isn't that a song? These are a few of my favorite things. Sushi on strippers. Greek spinach pies make me feel not bad. Alright, I'll stop now.
You listen coffee, tea?
I don't really fuck with tomato on a lox bagel. It's too much, it's too wet, it's too shrapnel-y. I'll fuck with a little red onion. I give an okay to the red onion. The tomato, eh. The capers, eh. How do you like Korean barbecue? I love Korean barbecue. I actually lived in Koreatown in LA. Ooh, look at that bagel though. That is fucking perfect. That is so perfect. Just lose the tomato. Yeah, I used to live in Koreatown in LA. Korean barbecue is great. All the banchan makes it so good. All the little radishes and the kimchis to go along with the rich meats, and have some beer with it. It's a really solid meal. When I buy gyros in Denmark, it's a weird pasta dish, but in America, gyros are like what we call doner. You're Greek, no, which is correct? Well, neither are correct, actually. Because when you go to Greece, gyro is primarily made with pork, and it's not minced meat like they do in some places where it's just like a big log of minced meat, like doner kebab or whatever. It's actually stacks and stacks and stacks of pork meat. So there's like meat and fat, and it's like solid pieces of meat. It's not minced. And it rotates around, and you carve it into a pita, and you put some fries in it, some yogurt sauce. And that's what a real Greek gyro is. So if you ever have it, and it's like a log of minced meat, that is fake. And that's how they have it in America. They have the fake version. Them fluffy bagels.
Yeah, this is the next time.
Is Tara Monsalata from Greece? Yes, it is. Do you like that, Sophie? Well, they don't normally ship booty. They do a program called Gold Belly, which is very expensive for people who want to blow money and they want to get food from their favorite place all over America. Are those sea grapes? Those look like sea grapes.
Alright. And can I also get
That's
the
weird
plastic?
to have on a bagel.
What's a bagel?
That was a nice video.